Hello everyone, myself Aishwarya GS from Maharaja Institute of Technology. Today I am going to give a seminar on JDBC in action result sets. First of all, what is JDBC in action result set? The result set object contains methods that are used to copy data from the result set into a Java collection object or variable for further processing is called JDBC action result set. Data in a result set is logically organized into a virtual table consisting of rows and columns. This result set uses a virtual cursor to point to a row of the virtual table. The virtual cursor is positioned above the first row of data. The result set is returned by the execute query. This means the virtual cursor must be moved to the first row using the next method. The next method returns a boolean true if the row contains data, else false. Once the virtual cursor points to a row, the getX is used to copy data from the row to a collection of the variable. For example, import java.sql to import Java, public class JDBC demo, public static void main string args, uh, try catch exception, and for the class name JDBC MySQL driver. Connection to the JDBC is driver manager dot connection to the MySQL localhost. Next, prepare statement uh, PSTMT. Prepare statement dot con prepare statement. Select from student whatever the database is created. Result set rs to execute the query, while rs1.next next to print a system out println usn and name. Next one is scrollable result set. In JDBC API, the virtual cursor can be moved backwards or positioned at a specific row. Six methods that are there in result set object. They are first, last, previous, absolute, relative, and get row. First method moves the virtual cursor to the first row in the result set. Last method is used to position the virtual cursor at the last row in the result set. Previous means that moves the virtual cursor to the previous row. Absolute is position the virtual cursor to a specified row by the integer value passed to the method. Relative is moves the virtual cursor the specified number of rows contained in the parameter. The parameter can be positive or negative integer. GetRow method is returns an integer that represents the number of current row in the result set. To handle the scrollable results set, a constant value is passed to the statement object that is created using the create statement. There are three constants. Type forward only, restrict the virtual cursor to downward movement. Type scroll incentive and type scroll sensitive. That means that permits the virtual cursor to move in any direction. For example, try catch exception. Uh, String query is equal to select star from student. Then prepared statement, and to execute query we create a result set rs, and to print usn name, row number, get row, and get string. Then statement close catch exception. There are three update result set. Uh, Update row, insert row, delete row. First one is update row in result set. Once execute, it explains about the query statement object returns a result set. The update x is used to change the value column in the current row of the result set. The update x is replaced with the data type of the column that is to be updated, and it updates string update integer value of the statement. It requires two parameters. The first is either the number or name of the column of the result set that is being updated, and the second is a value that will replace the value in the column of the result set. A value in a column of result set can be replaced with a null value by using a update null method. It requires one parameter, which is the number of column in the current row of the result set. The update null method do not accept name of the column as a parameter. Next one is delete row in the result set. The delete row is used to remove a row from a result set. The delete row is passed method is passed an integer that contains the number of the row to be deleted. First, use the absolute method to move the virtual cursor to the row in the result set that should be deleted. The value of that row should be examined by the program to assure it is proper row before the delete row is called. The delete row is then passed a zero integer indicating that the current row must be deleted. Next one is insert row in the result set. Inserting a row into the result set is nothing but usually basically the same technique is used to update the result set. The update is specify the column and value that will place into the column of the result set. Insert row is called after the update, which causes a new row to be inserted into the result set. For example for update row, string SQL is equal to select star from student where name is equal to Vinay. Then it takes a statement CS is equal to con dot create statement to create statement. Result set dot type scroll sensitive result set dot concur updatable. It uses both sensitive type scroll and concur updatable. Then result set rs is equal to cs dot execute query SQL to print that statement before updating name in the result set object. It takes get string and also update string for that line. Then it updates the row and updating it again takes print statement after updating name in the result set object plus r string. Next example for delete row, SQL is equal to select star from student where name is equal to Harsha. RS is equal to cs dot execute query. RS next before updating, um, it deletes a row from the column that is created. Then it before updating the name in the result set objects, it deletes the row. Then after deleting, it takes a print statement after updating name in the result set object. Thank you.